Hey everybody, how's it going? So today we're going to talk about Mechagodzilla and Mecha-Ghidorah, and if they both might appear in Godzilla vs. Kong. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying that this is heavily influenced by toy leaks that came out, which showed Mechagodzilla seemingly in a set of toys also featuring Kong, Godzilla, a few other titans as well. There was no Mecha-Ghidorah, but it's very possible Mecha-Ghidorah would be a character kind of held back and not released with the initial wave of toys just to not spoil that character's appearance. And the reason I say that is because at the end of Godzilla King of the Monsters, they seem to make an intentional point to show Ghidorah's head surviving. And while the character isn't alive, the head could be used obviously to harvest cells and either create a mechanized version, a cyborg version of Ghidorah, or they can go a route similar to Transformers with Galvatron, where using the source, I guess, DNA sample, maybe there's enough sentience remaining that Ghidorah can influence whatever Mecha-Ghidorah they're creating or mecha creature they're creating to, in effect, be basically the MonsterVerse version of Mecha-Ghidorah. Now, if they go this route, I still think they'll do a Mechagodzilla just because Legendary went out of their way to get the character rights to the character, so I don't see them wasting that. And I do think Mechagodzilla will be enough to take on both the efforts of Godzilla and Kong. However, I don't see a MonsterVerse movie like this, potentially the last MonsterVerse movie, not going out without a bang, and presuming Mechagodzilla is defeated by the combined forces of Kong and Godzilla. I think it'd be interesting to see one final battle after that, which is maybe Mecha-Ghidorah appearing as the true kind of, not human conspiracy, but the last-ditch effort from the people hating against the Titans, to maybe try one last hurrah to attack the likes of Godzilla and Kong. If they brought Mechagodzilla last minute out like that, I think it'd be a pretty cool battle to see maybe Godzilla and Kong working together as two alphas, uniting the other Titans, similar to what basically Godzilla did at the end of his movie, but instead of the Titans coming and bowing to him, it'd be the other Titans coming to assist in battling this weird perversion of Ghidorah basically. And I think that'd be a really cool way to send off the MonsterVerse in a certain way, not because, it's just a big last hurrah kind of moment, but because we could really see the build-up from introducing the various Titans, introducing the concept of alphas, and we could really get to see some payoff with Ghidorah's remains being purchased in the black market and confirmed to still be a thing, because otherwise there's no point in doing that stinger at the end and that'd just be a waste of a perfectly good stinger. Now, also, if they do Mecha-Ghidorah, something I'd really love to see is how much of Ghidorah's DNA are they able to really harvest, and from that, are they able to maybe make man-made kaiju, which has been a huge kind of theorized, speculatory topic ever since even the first Godzilla movie came out under Legendary. Because a lot of people were like, are we getting Biollante, or maybe another man-made type of creature like the Griffin from an unmade Godzilla movie? So if they go Mechagodzilla and Mecha-Ghidorah, I definitely think it'd be a possibility. Also, if we're going name brand and just name value, I think having Mechagodzilla and Mecha-Ghidorah would be batshit insane, and the box office numbers would do really well with that as well. Plus, toy sales would probably do really well, since Mechagodzilla, you can explain his remains are harvested from Dagon in the past, because they've introduced Dagon's element to it, and the fact that his corpse still remains, so I'm presuming DNA is still there. And of course, Ghidorah's DNA and everything like that is from Godzilla King of the Monsters. So you can do both. Like within the Legendary MonsterVerse, there are things you can do logically to explain why both would be present. However, I don't really know if they will do that. I just think it'd be a really cool thing to mention speculatory wise. I'm not saying any of this is factual, obviously, but I do think it'd be a really cool moment to see Godzilla united with Kong as two alphas, leading an army of other Titans against the likes of Mechagodzilla and Mecha-Ghidorah, especially since you would believe Mecha-Ghidorah, just like the OG Ghidorah, would have capabilities similar to the Orca in a way, probably both his biological ability to command other Titans mixed in with the Orca technology. That'd be really cool to basically see Godzilla and Kong commanding one army of Titans, and then Mechagodzilla and Mecha-Ghidorah maybe commanding their own army of Titans. I mean, I think that'd be a pretty cool moment, but maybe too complicated, too much CGI for this movie. However, leave your comments down below. What do you guys think about this idea? Is my speculation just way too out there? Leave your comments down below. This is meant to be just a fun video, and I'll see you guys later.